The choreography, the camaraderie, the fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. David Villa. And this is Rosicky. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ibrahimovic! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Rosicky. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rudiger. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And that has left him in a heap. Kante concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So we're still where we started right now. Conte. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dumfries. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. Davids. Ruben Dias. Davids. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. Now the ball in. Big chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It'll be a throw-in. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso proves just a little bit too strong. No way through. That's a good run down the left. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Now the cross. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dumfries. Alexander-Arnold picks it. Bullish header! And that is masterful defending. And he's gone looking for safety.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
David Villa receives it in a wide position. And he's cut it out. Conte. And Alexander-Arnold.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Brzezinski. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dumfries. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Owen. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rosicky with the delivery.
Well, he's certain.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Messi. Dumfries, he's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dumfries. And here's the chance to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. David Villa gets into some space. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shots! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Xabi Alonso.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Sharp little ball here. Spread out to the left. Serginho. Now it's Owen. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away? Dumfries. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shoots! Goal! Fenerbahce! Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Fenerbahce get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Both sides then
Villa.
taking this chance to
Numero
turn to
4.
their benches.
Owen.
Change being made here,
Numero 19.
presumably to tighten their
Numero 2.
defence.
Yeah, and that's
Numero
not
23.
totally surprising. The manager
Rosicki.
obviously felt his defence needed
Lascia il campo per
reinforcement.
il
He can't
numero
afford
9.
a repeat.
Il numero 17. Il numero 13.
Now it's
Il
Cantona.
numero 3. Il numero
Ibrahimovic.
14.
Ibrahimovic!
Cambio
It's
di
run
giocatore.
loose. Who's going to get there? And he whips it in. Eder Militao gets it away. He's had a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And a chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That pass has been well intercepted. The ball's gone astray.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nicely intercepted. Davids. And it's Messi. Fenerbahce finding their passes. Maradona. And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dumfries.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed.
Fenerbahce really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Sané. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that is that. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.